Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my channel. I am Tamika Thompson and I am the owner and resume writer at Thompson Resume Writing Company. And for this video, I am going to be giving you some ways that you should and could celebrate your new job. So first of all, congratulations to you, okay? Round of applause. You have made it through all of the interview rounds. Okay, you have beat out all of the other interviewees. You've gotten past the applicant tracking system and all of that good stuff. And you got you a job offer. Hey, you got you a job. A job. I don't know if there's any other Friday fans out there, but if you know, you know. But anyway, again, congratulations to you. Landing a new job, especially in this day and age, is not easy. And you should absolutely do something that is going to celebrate this accomplishment. I don't care what the salary is. I don't care what the job title is. I don't care what the company is, whether it's Fortune 500 or it's a no-name tech startup that no one has heard of before or whatever. Okay, no matter what the job is, where it's at, I want you to make sure that you celebrate this milestone because it is something to be celebrated. I am amazed at the number of people who don't believe that a new job is something to celebrate. And I feel like that may be a society thing, right? Like if it's not getting married or having a baby or buying a house, like if it's not those milestone life accomplishments, or if you're not becoming a CEO or a CMO or a VP or whatever, then it's not something to celebrate. But I can tell you it absolutely is. Again, no matter what the career level, no matter what the pay, I want you to celebrate yourself getting this job. And I want to give you some ideas because if you guys do not know in real life, your girl is the queen of celebrating herself. Okay, it doesn't take me much to celebrate too much of anything. I will make it through a really hard day and be like, you know what? I need to go ahead and take myself to a steak dinner. But celebrating a new job is absolutely do something special worthy. So here are some ideas for you. Let's get right into it. Number one on this list is to take yourself out for a drink, okay, a solo drink, or if you do not drink, take yourself out to a nice restaurant or one of those special occasion places that you only go to every so often. And you can either go by yourself or you can go with some friends. Now, I am the solo queen. Y'all know I have been to Aruba by myself. I went to Jamaica by myself. I go pretty much everywhere by myself. And it's really good to have that alone time. But you can get a couple of friends together to go out to a nice dinner, a nice lunch or brunch or just drinks with you. I am in Chicago, and so there are a ton, like no shortage of steak restaurants and seafood places and just like all the top of the line 5-star restaurants. Treat yourself to one of those places that you don't get to go to very often or that you only go to on special occasions. So maybe you only go there for your birthday. Maybe you and your spouse or your partner or your significant other go there to celebrate your anniversary, right? Think of like your favorite place that you love going to and treat yourself to a nice meal there. Now, it can be somewhere super fancy or it can be somewhere simple, wherever you want to go. If it is within your financial means, try not to really have a budget for that night. Like maybe you treat yourself to an appetizer and the meal instead of just the meal. Or maybe you say, you know what, tonight I'm getting an appetizer, 2 drinks, the meal itself, and I'm gonna give me some cheesecake. Whatever you want the meal to be, just treat yourself to something nice. And if you are going by yourself, you're going to go have a drink by yourself, or you're going to have the meal solo by yourself, bring a book or bring your headphones so that you can listen to a podcast or so you can go ahead and listen to an audiobook or something. Or you don't have to bring anything. You can simply just go and enjoy the vibe and bask in the ambiance of this new accomplishment. Number 2 on this list is to have a sweet treat. Now, you guys know I shared to my channel that I recently lost like 60, 50, 40 pounds, something like that. The number keeps fluctuating, but I lost like 50 pounds and I've been keeping the weight off by like exercising daily, healthy eating and all of that. I don't have sweets or sugar very often, but when I got my latest job offer, your girl had cheesecake, key lime pie, gelato, like all the things that I usually don't have. And that was a nice, oh, I had a cupcake, and that was a nice sweet treat for myself. So if you are someone, maybe you are on your health journey or your eating better journey, or heck, it's just a Wednesday and you got a new job offer and you want to go get a cupcake or some ice cream, a triple scoop of butter pecan, whatever, then go do that. Do that. And again, you can either go by yourself, or you could bring a friend with you, or a group of friends with you. It's just something simple and fun that you can do to just celebrate this milestone. And if you want, you can also put a candle on it. You can get like one of those little edible words that you can put on the candle, on the cupcake, or on the whatever, where it says new job or congrats on the new job or something. Like, you can get a cake. The possibilities are endless. So treat yourself to something sweet, something that you don't have very often, carrot cake, things like that. Anything indulgent, if you get what I mean. Number 3 on this list is to buy yourself some balloons. Now, I typically get balloons for myself every birthday, but something I've started doing is getting myself balloons when I accomplish something. So get yourself a couple of balloons. I normally get mine from Party City, and you can get the letters, like you can say new job, or you can just get some regular, helium balloons or something like that. But try to just make yourself feel special. Like, balloons for me, I don't know, it's like the ultimate party, congratulations type of accessory thing, and I just enjoy getting them. So you can get yourself some balloons, you can have them delivered to your house, or you can pick them up, you can blow them up yourself, and again, it's something simple and inexpensive that you can do for yourself to celebrate your new job offer. Number 4 on this list is take a trip. Listen, I am take a trip Tammy, or take a trip Tamika. If you guys watch my travel vlogs, you guys know I go all over. I love traveling, and I especially love traveling by myself. To celebrate my new job as well as my birthday, I ended up taking a week-long trip to Lake Geneva, and I did like a wine tasting, and I stayed at like this cute little inn right off of the lake, and I did a bunch of charcuterie board tastings, and like I did a bunch of stuff. And yes, it was also a birthday trip, but it was mostly just to celebrate the job and just hitting a new milestone in my career, as far as like this role itself is a step up for me, and I'm making more money than I was before. So it's like, yeah, let's go ahead and take a trip. You can go international, you can go domestic. You don't have to necessarily even leave your state. Maybe you just go to a town that you've never visited before, and you book a hotel or a bed and breakfast or something for a couple of days, and maybe you only take walks, right? You don't have to treat yourself to anything extravagant if your budget doesn't allow, or if you don't want to, but by all means, take a trip somewhere. If you just became the senior vice president of something, or if you just became a senior manager of something, or you just got your first entry-level role and you want to go to Mexico, or you want to go to Turks and Caicos, now is the time to do it, and especially to do it before you start that job, before you start using PTO officially. So if you have some wiggle room or some time in between where you leave your last job, between when you start your next job, and you have that bandwidth and the financial means to just take a vacation to celebrate, do it. Okay, enjoy that rest and relaxation before you start this new job, because as we all know, with new jobs come new challenges. But before you get there, just take a moment to just relax and unwind and prepare yourself. You can take a couple of days, you can do a day trip. Like, there's so many different types of trips that you can do. So if you really, really want to, do some digging, get your financials together, make a budget, book some flights, book a rental car, or book a room, and go. Okay. And last on this list, number 5, is to have a small gathering at home with a couple of friends, or a small group of friends, like just a small gathering. So maybe you invite your 2 or your 3 really good friends, maybe your parents or your spouse is there, your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, and you guys maybe have a champagne toast, and maybe you order in a pizza and y'all get a couple of beers or something, like whatever it is. I feel like it's really important to have that support from the people who matter most to you in your circle. I have a circle of amazing friends. When I did receive my new job, like me and a couple of my girlfriends went out and we did a toast and I got a ton of congratulations, and that just felt really good. I love being alone by myself, but I also love having a great group of friends who clap for me and root for me and support me, and I'm able to do the same in return. So maybe have a couple of friends over the weekend before you begin that job, and maybe you do a movie night and a charcuterie board and some wine, or you have a pizza and some beers. Like, I know all the stuff I say is really girly, obviously, because I'm a female, but if you are a man, find your own ways of getting together with your guys or with your buddies or whatever and doing something to celebrate yourself. And that's it, y'all. Those are some easy ways that you can celebrate your new job. I hope this gave you some ideas, and if none of these ideas resonated with you, but it helped you come up with some other ones, that's okay too. Whatever works for you to, again, clap for yourself and cheer for yourself for you getting this new job, because it is something to celebrate. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. If you have any questions on other ways that you can celebrate your job that I didn't answer in this video, feel free to go ahead and drop a comment in the comment box down below. I feel like now in my 30s, I'm way bigger on celebrating myself. Any small win, any win at all, because as we know, life can life so hard, and just because I'm not, accomplishing or achieving certain things doesn't mean I'm not accomplishing or achieving anything. Like I said, I will treat myself after a long day like, damn, Tamika, this was a long day. You need a glass of Riesling. Go girl, go get it, and that will be my treat. Or I'll be like, you know what, I close all of my rings every single day this month on my Apple Watch. We're going to go get a slice of carrot cake. In the same way that you celebrate other life-related wins or goals that you have, celebrating a new job should be on that list as well. So go out there, if you got a new job, celebrate yourself, treat yourself, because you deserve it. I will see you guys with another helpful video soon. Bye, you guys.